So now we'll start the structural organization in animals. Okay, so we have studied the animal kingdom. On the basis of that, now we'll discuss the structural organization. So first thing we are going to discuss is animal tissue. So like a plant, animal also have a tissues. Okay, so tissue is nothing but the group of cells. So epithelial tissue is there, connective is there, muscular and neural. First we'll discuss the epithelial tissue. It is also known as epithelium. So this is present generally at the free surface that faces body fluid or outside environment. Okay, it is present at the outer skin layer. Cover or lines body or body parts. Okay, it also covers the lines of a body and body parts. Cells are compactly packed with little intracellular matrix. So you can see the structure of epithelial tissues. Now epithelial tissues are two types: simple, which is single layered, and a compound, which is multi-layered. So here you can see the simple epithelium composed of a single layer of a cells. Okay, now it lines body cavities, duct and tubes. So what portion it covers? It covers the body cavities, which is nothing but the coelom. It covers some ducts and then also some tubes. So based on the structural modification of cell, simple epithelium three types: squamous, cuboidal and columnar. So what is squamous epithelium? It belongs to, first of all, it belongs to simple epithelium. So it means it contains a single layer, which is the flattened cell. So this is the thin layer of flattened cell with irregular boundaries. So their boundaries are not irregular, they are made up of irregular cells, structures found in the walls of a blood vessels and lung and alveoli. So you can see here lung alveoli contains this layer, wall of a blood vessels. So both this structure they have this squamous epithelium. Now functions form a diffusion boundary. So they generally act as a diffusion boundary. So it transports the uh, gases. Together with that it also transports some fluid. So when you see this squamous epithelium, you can see that this is the squamous epithelium and this also contains the capillary to flow this type of fluids and gases. Now oxygen diffuses into the red blood cells, carbon dioxide diffuses into the alveolus with the help of this layer. Okay, so this layer is a act as a passage. Now here you can see this is the capillary walls. Then alveolar walls are also there which contain this squamous epithelium. Then next is cubical epithelium. So it is composed of cube-like cells. It is a square-like cells. Now it is generally found in the ducts of a glands and tubular parts of the nephrons. So nephrons are nothing but the units of kidney. So function is a secretion and absorption. So it is generally present in the duct of a glands and together with that some tubular parts of the nephrons. So when you see the structure of this cuboidal epithelium, they contains a cube-like shape. Together with that their function is secretion and absorption. Then it is present in the proximal convoluted tubule. This is the part of a kidney and the nephron structure. And together with that microvilli. Nephron also has some microvilli. Then the third one is columnar epithelium. So this columnar epithelium, these are tall cells. Together with that, they are slender cells. You can see they look like ice cream stick. The nuclei are located at the base. You can see the nucleus are located at the base towards the end. Free surface may have a microvilli. Microvilli is nothing but the supporter tube-like structure. Sorry, found in lining of a stomach and intestine. So it is generally present in the lining of the stomach and intestine. You can see that cylindrical type of tall cells. And function is the secretion of some fluids, together with that absorption also. Then ciliated epithelium. So first we'll discuss the modification of columnar and cuboidal cells. It's a ciliated epithelium. So what is the ciliated epithelium? I have told you this is the tube-like structure. It bears the cilia. Then present in the inner surface of hollow organs like bronchioles and fallopian tube. Inside the fallopian tube, to catch the sperm for the fertilization, there are some ciliated structures. So this is nothing but the ciliated epithelium. Function is to move particle or mucus in a specific direction over the epithelium. So that is why this function is also known as epistasis. Why? Because this is performed by the epithelium layer. It moves like a wave so that it moves the particle also and together with that some mucus also. Now, glandular epithelium. The second we'll discuss here the glandular epithelium. So there are two types, unicellular and multicellular. This is used for the secretion purpose. It consists of isolated granular cells. For example, goblet cells of the alimentary canal. This is present inside the alimentary canal. And multicellular, if it is, then it's a cluster of cells and it is present in the salivary glands. So now you can see that in case of goblet cell, when you see the structure, so it looks like this. The first one, it's a unicellular, it's a goblet cell. You can see that it looks like some flower shaped floral part, but it is not, but it is a goblet cells. And here you can see when it's a group and the muscular cell, then it is present inside the salivary glands. Then glandular epithelium, based on the mode of pouring of their secretions, glands are two types, exocrine and endocrine. So when they are in exocrine, means they are in the outer parts. For example, release secretion through ducts. Exocrine glands secrete some mucus, saliva, earwax, oil, milk, digestive enzyme. So what are these? For example, here it's a canaliculi, common canaliculus, lacrimal sac, and lacrimal duct, and punctata. So these are some endocrine glands, exocrine glands, which secretes the mucus, saliva, earwax. All these are for the act as a primary layer immune system, so that it can fight with the surrounding and microorganism will not enter. Then endocrines, they are ductless glands. They don't have a duct, but they produces then hormones. For example, thyroid gland is there. Okay, so they produce hormones. Now, compound epithelium we'll discuss here.